Yeah, hi. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, audible, sir.
Okay, yeah, challenge. Thanks for confirm. Okay, so welcome to all in the third week session. So basically, we have this session for practice. Okay, so some solve with us type of session. So we will perform some practice questions in this session. And before starting the session, if you have any query, anyone?
Yes, sir. I'll have a query.
Yes, challenge.
ये एससीटी टेस्ट मैंने अपीयर नहीं हो पाया.
अच्छा.
मैं actually I missed. Several times
Okay.
I appeared and cleared the test. I'm already passed the
Mm-hmm.
Python and extra. So I think it is not compulsory for me. It is not mandatory for me. Now the message is on my desktop that we will not able to pass the OPP, sit in the OPP, वगैरह things.
Okay, okay. So SCT, so you did not attempt actually. You missed
Actually, yes,
SCT.
I missed. Actually,
Huh,
I'm a
so you
government servant. Yeah, I was under working under huge pressure because I am posted in Chandigarh. There was election in the Haryana, so I
Mhm.
was involved there. So this
Okay, so
anyway, I missed
actually,
it.
there are two slots that will be
Sir.
provided for the SCT exam. So one slot is over, but another slots will come in
Right, sir.
maybe next month,
Okay,
in November.
okay,
Okay, so
okay.
just
Thank you very much.
regularly check your mail
Yes.
time to time. Okay, and then
Right, sir.
attempt that one.
Right, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah. Okay, any other query, anyone? So how many of you have from Linux course? Yes. Okay, one, two, three, four. Okay. Okay, fine. So I hope you got the message regarding this in-campus lab for this Linux course. So that from this terms we are planning one that in-campus lab also. Okay, and this online lab will also remain as it is. Okay, so that in-campus lab is not affecting any of the components of the current course. So regularly submit your assignments, submit your labs task. Okay, do not skip that. So the other details about the in-person lab and grading, all will things will be updated very soon. Okay. So this decision is actually happened just now. So now onwards, actually the lab is totally separated from the theory course. So that means you will get it totally a new that course code for the lab for the C programming as well as the Linux course. Now it is totally separated. So some changes are happening this time, so you will get the more information on that very soon. Okay, so but what assignments you are getting in the regular course, just submit as it is. Do not skip anyone. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, if you don't have any query, you can raise down. Okay, and down. Okay, any other query, anyone? Okay, so as this is a
Sir, just little admin related. This SCT, when next time they're conducting, whether it will be again same like a standalone, we complete and submit, or someone will be there available and
no,
instant.
this will be similar. Okay, so like we have done already.
Okay,
So they will provide some instruction. Just follow them. Just start the meeting on phone. Take the picture from your laptop. So everything should be clear in the picture. Okay, so you and your laptop should be properly come in the picture. So and then upload that photo in the form like this. Okay. So just follow the all instruction which will be given in the mail or some documents. Okay.
sure, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, Devasis.
Yeah, actually, sir, I was trying to do the BPTs.
Mm-hmm.
So, thing is that what I am facing is that when I am writing the command synchro init, it is saying that permission denied.
So synchro init, where from you are performing that command actually. That is the one thing. And
Uh,
another thing, every code is not required this synchro init. If it is mentioned in the question statement, then only perform.
yes, it is written in the first question itself. It is written that I have to perform the synchro init before
Can you
for
share
the
your
solution.
screen? Can you share your screen and then show?
Yeah, I am sharing once.
Hmm.
Yeah, just sharing.
Sir, where will you see the evaluation for the BPT?
In the dashboard. So once the deadline will over, that we will fetch the solution that your submission, and we will generate the score, and that will be updated on the your dashboard, like other
Okay.
assignments. Okay. But
And if we show BPT, sorry, synchro status, and if it shows pass, that means we've submitted everything.
yes. So you can just feel like this. If your all test case are passed and it is showing all things are passed, that means your submission is correct. Okay.
Okay.
And based on that, your evaluation will happen, and you will get a marks.
So this time offline lab is also happening for ES.
Yeah, so for ES Linux course, okay, so ES Linux course, this time offline lab is also there in this Linux course, okay, and that lab is actually totally separated with the 1 credit, okay, and so you have to come to Chennai for perform some additional tasks, and this online lab will also be considered, okay, so that some weightage will be decided for each component, online lab and plus offline lab. Okay, so some grading will be changed. So that will be informed to you very soon. So
When this course lab will be started, sir?
which one? Sorry.
This lab, Linux lab, when will it start?
No, there is one online lab is already running. You know.
Yes,
Huh.
offline lab.
So offline lab will be. So I hope you have received some mail regarding the
Yes,
form
sir.
slot booking.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
check your mail.
Right.
Okay, so one slot booking mail is sent to everyone, and date I think it is also mentioned. 3 dates are mentioned. So on these 3 dates, you can book any one your preferred date, and on that date you have to come.
So is it for ES?
Only for yes.
Okay.
Okay, no system, not for system command.
Yes, sir, I have shared it. Just wait.
So this okay. No, you are actually entering into the wrong path. Okay,
Okay.
you have to enter. So have you created? Can you just go to the home directory? Just write cd,
So
enter.
today's class is based on third week or second
Week
week.
third and week two combine some practice question.
So when we have to ask our doubts, I have some doubts.
Doubts in which your voice is breaking. We are not able to understand.
Hello. So should I move from this?
Ha. Yeah, Devasi. So just enter into the. Have you created this SE?
Sir,
Okay, you
in
have
week
created
2 last lecture SHH.
SSH1. Okay. So yeah, that you can ask also. Okay, during the practice questions. If you have any query, you can ask. So you can see. 1 second. SE, and you typed this LS. Okay. Now from this SE2001, just select the problem, any problem which you are trying to solve. So I think you have created the folder for all questions, correct?
Like I have not created because this thing like it is already present because I have not created uh, the directory for each problem.
So it is already coming inside
Yeah,
this SE
maybe
folder.
I don't know because it is maybe present in the previous term because I have taken system command in previous term also. So
Okay. So I hope you have done in the previous terms all these.
yeah, maybe possibly. Yeah, I have like done that.
Because of that, these folders are coming. Otherwise, if anyone is doing first time, so that folders have to create actually inside this SE. So here actually you have to enter into any problem. After that, you can run these commands: synchro so, synchro init. Okay, so synchro init is here. Now you can run this.
Yes, it is working. No,
Now it is
actually the thing is that yeah, the thing is that in mail actually they have said that we have to move to OPT then SC201 then and from that only we have to do that. So that's why I got confused.
No, I have not understand your question. So can you repeat what you said
I
just
am,
now?
yeah, I am saying that in mail, in our Gmail, from like for BPT1, like they have said, we have to move to OPT, then SC2001, then the BPT problem, then we can do that synchro, so and synchro init command. So that's why I got confused.
Okay, okay. So now, but for the solution, you have to go in this part. You have to create the folder that SE2001. Then you have to create a folder for problem. After that, you can show init and eval with
Okay,
the
okay,
sync.
got it.
Okay, okay, okay. So now you can stop sharing, and then we will start. Okay. So yeah, Afnan.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, you can start.
Okay, sure. So yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So today we are going to do practice assignment PPA. So we're going to start from practice 2.1, and we hope to cover till practice 3.2. That is, I think, 5 questions, right? So we'll start with 2.1, and I hope you all are aware of how to do that. In case any one of you is having any doubt, please raise your hand and ask your question. We'll be happy to clarify those. And
Yes.
yeah, okay, just a minute, please. So and then we are going to go in order, okay? And we'll give like 8 to 10 minutes for one question. I think most of it is easy, so you should be able to do that. And then we'll move forward to the next one. Okay, so let us start with practice 2.1. Yeah. Meanwhile, any questions? Go on, please. Harshit.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Sir, I have doubts regarding SH lecture in 2.4. I think some doubts regarding
Yeah.
it.
Go on. Which
Sir,
one? Which doubt is it?
sir, I am telling. Sir,
Yeah.
what is the difference between an IP port and a one? Sir, please go ahead for someone. Please solve another doubt. I will share my
Okay. Yeah.
doubts.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. But please be, within week 3 for now at least, so that it is easier for all of us to also being on the same page, right? For other weeks, I think we can take it later also. Yeah, Abhimanyu, I think is the next one. Go on.
Hello, sir. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm able to hear you.
Sir, the week one BPT problem I am not able to solve many. I have tried many times and discourse link I provided discourse link in message. Same
Okay,
message is coming. I have deleted the folder many times and again created and solved, but the problem सर प्रॉब्लम नहीं सॉल्व हुआ मतलब बहुत बार फोल्डर डिलीट
okay,
किए
okay.
लेकिन वही हो रहा है
So you have posted your error, right, on discourse?
यस सर टू
Yeah.
थ्री डे मतलब 2-3 दिन पहले ही किए थे लेकिन वो जो बताए थे श्यान वो उससे नहीं काम हुआ मतलब फिर से वही error आ रहा है
Okay, okay. Let me check. Let me go through that, Abhimanyu. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The next one I think is Dalyot. I'm sorry if
Yes, sir.
pronunciation, I hope is correct. Yeah. Go on, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
So,
afternoon.
sir, actually, I have doubt regarding I have solved all the questions of BPD, but I am solving assignments like when we open that where all questions are there. There are like assignment 0, assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3.
Mhm.
So those are not solvable. Actually, not so, is it like graded or like is it like for practice only?
Which one?
Afran, yeah.
It's for ES students.
Yeah. Go on,
It's
sir,
not
please.
for.
Yeah.
So this assignment zero. So for if you are system command student or Linux student,
System command, sir.
system command. Okay, so for system command only BPT's problems are the graded problems.
Okay.
Other problems are as a practice problem for you. Okay, and for Linux course or ES students, these assignment 0, assignment 1, these are the that VM task actually. That term is used in their grading document. So that are the VM tasks which are graded actually. But BPTs or other questions are actually for the practice for ES students. Okay, so this you can also try to solve that assignment 1, practice 1, all these type of questions, but that are not grading,
Okay. Okay.
that you can just try to solve as a practice.
Only
Only
BPD.
BPT, yeah, only BPTs are as a graded assignment bi-weekly.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah,
Thanks, sir.
yeah, Afnan.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, a
Yes,
question
please
from
go
my
on.
side. I'm ES student. So the Linux lab 1, lab 2, lab 3, these are there, right? Which have to solve from GitHub. They are graded, right? For making a lab report of it.
Yeah, so that things are already running in the Google
Yeah, yeah.
space. You know now. So you have joined some Google
Yeah,
space.
yes, sir.
You
I
need
know
to
that.
create that. So this lab is actually totally separate component in the ES Linux
Mm-hmm.
course. Okay, so the
Okay.
problems which
Yeah.
are actually explained in the GitHub page, that problems are also configured in the VM machine, but that
Mm-hmm.
problems are not evaluating in the VM machine. So you
Okay.
can perform that problems after login into the course VM. You can perform in any place.
Mm-hmm.
Just run the BM commands, run the this bash commands, run a bash script, and just display the output and take the screenshot and that paste the screenshot in the reports which is shared with you. So
Yeah, the
that
screenshots which we paste in the Google Docs are like graded, right?
so that labs are graded actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So what ES students should do is like we need to do that lab 1 assignment what we are getting on GitHub
So one
and
thing
then
for
the VM task.
ES student, lab are there. Okay, so lab you have five labs. Okay, so you have the
Okay, sir.
task for the five labs in the that GitHub link that is already mentioned. Apart from that,
Mm-hmm.
there is one other grading content is there, that is actually VM task. So that VM
Okay.
task is you can find in the VM machine with the name of assignment 0, assignment 1, assignment 2, like this. Okay, this by this
Okay,
naming.
sir.
So these are also graded.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. And one doubt about
Other than this, all are you can solve as a practice.
sir, then what is SCT?
SCT is just a system compatibility test which is required for the
Mm-hmm.
OPP exam, before the OPP exam. So that actually check the environments of the students, that students are able to set up their camera, or that they are able to enter into the exam links. This is just a checking the system compatibility for the exam. Okay, so just complete that
So,
process that is
okay.
required for the OPP exam.
So OPP exam will be same as what we have done for C.
OPP exam, oh yeah, similar, yeah, correct. Okay, so in the similar
Okay,
way,
sir.
you
Got
will
it.
give the exam for the Linux course OPP, but maybe you will use the VM machine for the OPP exam, not the portal.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, Afnan. Right.
No, yes, it's okay.
Sir,
Yeah,
this
go on.
sir, this time some week 0 Google Collab thing is what is that? There is something in week 0 regarding Google Collab.
That is also just a resource. So you can also perform these bash commands on the Google Colab. Okay, so sometimes you can practice if you don't have VM machine, you can also practice this VM that bash commands, all these things on the Google Colab. Okay, so that just as a resource, practice resource.
Sir, can you share how to set up that thing?
So everything is given in the document. That some document link is given in this week
Yes, sir.
zero. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so you need to just type that bash commands in the Google Colab. So that just open a Google Colab, open create a new project, and after that just write that command and write your command bash command that will run as a VM machine.
Sir, by the way, what is Google Collab? I don't know about.
Afnan, you
Yes,
can.
sir. Yes. Let me take that. Yeah. So actually, you see, Harshit, what happens is that when you are going to practice, right, you need an environment to run your command, right? So what happens generally, like for every student, we have set up a VM, like the virtual machine, into which you take the SSH, right? So you take the
Yes.
SSH, the remote connection, and basically try to run those commands on that VM. So that is one way. What we have given in week 0 as an alternative for those who are not able to set up the VM or not able to access the VM temporarily, maybe there are some issues due to which you're not able to access and so on. These things can happen. So then there is this platform from Google called Collab, right? And we use it. I think we are going to use it. Like if you move forward in the course also, you'll see that we use it in other places also, right? For other projects and so on, we use it. So the thing is that that is also like a VM. Okay, but it is by Google. So you can basically sign in using your student email ID. into that and then try to write those commands, right? The shell commands. You can also write it within Colab and run it. Okay, so it will also show the same output ideally.
So,
Whatever you
sir,
will get on the VM is the same as what you get on the Colab in most of the cases. Yeah. Go on.
this means when we are not able to connect the VM of IIT Madras, then we have to use that Google Colab.
I mean, you can, yeah. I mean, ideally, you should be able to connect to the VM, and I would advise you and everyone else to also like connect to the VM and try practicing on that most of the time. This is like given like an additional resource. Like for example, if you want to practice, sometime later, you can do that on Colab also.
So Google Colab is like a cell now, like cell in a system computer.
Sorry, cell you're saying, is it?
Yes, Linux cell. I use Linux
Shell, okay.
terminal.
Yeah, I mean like, yeah, similar to that. Not exactly that. It is slightly different than what it is. It's a notebook environment, if you know what that is. But yeah, it's not exactly that, but you can run shell commands on that also. And therefore, sometimes you can use that as well. But with that said, I would advise you and everyone else to please stick to the VM for most of the tasks that are there, right? Because, all this synchro and other stuff that is there might not that will in fact not work on Colab. So you cannot run synchro and so on. That will not work.
My one question is that from Google Colab terminal we can connect to VM of IIT Madras.
Okay. That part I'm not sure. Perhaps you can if you have SSH. I've not tried it. Maybe if you have SSH, then you should be able to. I'm not sure on that. Yeah.
Or in like when we are logging into IITM VM, so there are some pre-created files. All such files are there in Google Colab also.
No, those files will not be there in Colab.
Okay, it is just for practice.
Sorry to interrupt. From Google Colab, you may not be able to connect to the VM.
Okay, okay. Have you tried it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like that connection you can do with your own like local machine. From your local machine, just open command prompt if you're using Windows. Otherwise, if you're using Mac, you can connect from the terminal itself. All right. So I think another raise.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Hello.
Please go one by one. I think two people are trying to speak. Subramaniam, go on, please first.
Yeah.
I think
I got the problem.
I think your voice is breaking. I'm so
Yes, sir.
sorry. I'm not able to make sense of what you're saying. Your voice
Okay,
is
you
breaking.
please attend to the other person. I'll just go to the other room and set it up.
Yeah, sure.
Please talk to the other person.
Yeah, Shailendra, go on.
सर मैंने बीएम मशीन से मेरा कनेक्शन मैक मशीन से मैंने कर लिया था क्या मैं वो जो मेरी प्राइवेट की है वो मैं क्या कहते हैं विंडोज पे डाल के कर सकता हूँ
Yeah, you can as long as you have the private key, you can connect.
Yes, I have a private key, but it is not connection is not establishing.
Sorry, what did you say last?
नहीं establish नहीं हो रहा वो लग नहीं रहा it is not going through.
It's not going through. Oh, you're not able to. Okay.
Yeah, permission denied. Yes, permission is denied. That is mentioned.
Okay.
Permission denied. Public.
Is it possible for you to share your screen maybe? Therefore,
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Can you please start with the 2 or 3 content first, then you take these
sure.
doubts.
So I am informed already, right? So
yes, it is all
practice
right.
this one.
Go.
You go to OPT, right? OPT and SE 2001. I go inside of that. Practice 2.1. We are going to start with that. Okay. And we're going to do till practice 3.2. So start with 2.1 and then we'll move forward to the next one and so on. Like that we'll do. Is that fine, Deepa?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay, okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so actually what is happening is
you want to ask the question later, sir?
No, Subramanian, you can go ahead. It's just that I'm not able to make sense of what you're saying because of voice is breaking. So therefore, I thought maybe that is network congestion or something.
Is it okay now?
Better, much better.
Sir,
yeah.
Can we
Sorry, Biplab. Which one?
Like one request.
Can I share the screen?
Yes, Subramanian, go on, please. Yeah, Biplab, I think you wanted to say something.
Just 1 minute. One request I have. Can we finish the content and then you get into the issue resolution? So what is happening is, I'm seeing for these 3 weeks, now we are in the course. Every session I join, this is what we get into. Actually, I feel it is not serving the purpose. They need to be regular from the day one, whichever session they're supposed to
Right.
join. They're not joining, and they're
Correct.
actually it is disturbing the whole class.
Makes sense. Yeah, maybe we'll try to do breakout rooms. No, that way it is easier. We'll take doubts in another breakout room, so that way it will not disturb the other students. It's okay. We'll move forward with that.
See,
Regarding the content, as I
I
said,
really don't mean that way, but the thing is, time is very precious for like people
makes
like
sense.
me. I don't have so much time to sit here.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, so you can go forward, right? I just mentioned about practice 2.1 to 3.2. You have to do that. Any doubts regarding that? Please raise your hand and ask your question. Yes.
Sir, my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Sir,
So what's
practice
happening now?
2.1
Once
in
I
NPT.
really, what is it? Can I talk?
Yes, please go on.
So whenever I reach the problem statement, I lose the prompt. Then I use a different tab and develop the solution.
Okay.
Okay. But I could not go to synchro. What is the last one? Synchro evaluation. Synchro
Yeah,
eval.
no, so
I could not
synchro.
execute the
Yeah,
command.
I see that you're having this additional character in the beginning of synchro, right? That is not required. This what is that called? Tilde, right? And that is what you're having in the beginning, right? So therefore it says command not found, because synchro you have to be exactly synchro, not with that symbol, right? You have to remove that. Yes, Harshit. Yeah.
Okay.
2.1. We start with 2.1. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then I will work it out and get back to you. Okay.
Yes, definitely. Please turn off your screen sharing also if possible.
All right. I'll turn off my screen sharing. Yeah.
So all those who are able to now start working on the practice 2.1 question, can you please raise your hand if possible? Anyone who is not able to reach to the assignment directory and so on? Any issues so far?
Yeah, I'm only getting BPT. I'm not getting the practice assignments.
Okay, which folder is that? Could you please tell the current working directory?
SE 2001.
Yeah, OPT, inside OPT, is it?
Um, I tried OPT slash SE 2001, but it's not.
Okay.
It's
Let me do one thing for the benefit of everyone. I'll just quickly show where to copy it from. Basically, not copy. Actually, I have to just create the directory. Let me just share my screen and I'll show you. Yeah, for all those who are raising the hands, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll just quickly resolve this one and get back. Okay. So we have this screen should be visible. Yeah. All right. Is the screen visible now? The terminal?
It's
Yes.
coming up.
Okay. So see what happens when you're going to log in for the first time. For those who have not done it in the earlier term, right? Ideally in the home directory, and this tilde, you know, this wavy character is what we call tilde or tilde, however you pronounce, right? And that is called the home directory. So you are in the home directory for your own user. Like for in my case, it is my roll number, so I'm in my home directory. Now, what happens generally when you're going to run it for the first time or visit it for the first time, you're not going to have anything created in this particular home directory apart from the readme. Readme is there. This readme file is there. Apart from that, there are no directories. Okay, so that we understand. That is going to be the state for everyone who is going to do it for the first time. Okay, now how do you do the problems? Is that you go to OPT, and OPT is in root. So root, you start with this slash, right? The forward slash. So I'm going to do something like this: CD OPT, and then you go to the course code, which is in our case 2001, SE 2001. So I press enter. I get into that directory. That's a different directory, not your home directory. This is not home directory. This is inside the virtual machine. Okay, and then if I were to do ls here from SE 2001 within OPT, if I do ls here, I get all the problems. Okay, these are all the problems that are there. Now, the way to do it now, how do you do that? If you want to do that, you don't need to copy anything from here. What we do is we go back to the home directory again. So for going back to the home directory, I can just do CD and press enter. It'll by default go to the home directory, or else I can give this tilde also, right? And then kind of press enter. So I get back. Now I'm back again in my home directory. Nothing is there. No directory is there. What I'm going to do now is the steps that you're going to follow. Okay, so from your home directory, you have to do mkdir like this, right? And give the course code first of all, because this is the home directory, right? So SE 2001. Now the directory is created. I just now created it. If I were to do ls now, I'll see that, right? So now besides readme, I have this SE 2001 also. That's okay. Now I'm going to go inside SE 2001. This is from within the home directory, not from OPT. So therefore you see the difference, right? So this is, sorry, this is from the home directory to SE 2001, not from OPT, okay? Now what I'm going to do, so it is going to be empty, right? Because just now I created the directory, nothing is there. Now I'm going to do something like this, mkdir. So I have to have a directory which is exactly the same as what the question you got to solve, right? So for example, I'll have to go back and check what all questions are there. So I do OPT, SE 2001, and then do ls. So these things are there. So I'm going to start from 2.1. That's what I said, right? Practice this one, right? Practice underscore 2.1. And it has to be exact. The name has to be exact. You can even copy it if you want to, but I'll just show you how to do. So okay, and then I go back. So this is my home directory. I go to SE 2001. Now if I were to solve practice 2.1, then I'm going to do mkdir, give the name. It should match exactly. Then only synchro will get it right. Okay, 2.1. So this is the same thing, right? I create the directory, press enter. Now you have the directory inside of SE 2001 within my home directory, because you understand that I am going there from my home directory, right? So that's okay. And then I go to practice 2.1. I do clear. Okay, and then I can do synchro show from here. I've not done anything apart from creating the directory. That's all. And I do synchro show. So you can see it is taken that, right? Week 2 problem 1. It
So
automatically
where you have to create the folder mkdir?
in your home directory. See, this is the home directory, right? The tilde icon. The very beginning, you have the home directory, right? Home directory, and then SE 2001, that is the course code. And inside of that, whatever problem you're going to solve, right? So we are starting with 2.1. Had it been 2.2, you go to 2.2 and so on and so forth. Okay, this part should be clear.
So I have one doubt.
Yeah.
While solving the problem of BP21, I realized that sometimes these problem statements are really big, and multiple time we need to go back and get into the solution. Is there any way we can copy and keep solving? I mean, keep a different session, both session open, and in one session we are solving and other session we are looking at the problem?
Yeah, you can have two simultaneous SSH sessions open too. That is possible. It's just that if the code, if the bash script that you're going to write, right, if the file name is same, I mean, like from both terminals, if you're going to modify the same file, then one change will basically overlap the other one. So therefore, it will not benefit you in the end. What you can do is you can have different files for different, I mean, like different, what is that? Different versions you're trying, right? Trying out different things. So for that, you can have different files and then you can try running it, but it might be difficult to do it for all questions. Therefore, I would advise you to.
In the exam, in the SCT exam, sorry, the OPP exam, whether it will be in the VM or we will have to write it in the console itself, like how we appeared for Python or DBMS.
This art, okay. Atil sir, are you there? I think you might be able to.
Sorry, can you repeat?
So what I'm asking is, for this Linux SCT exam, whether the exam will be in the browser console, like how it happened for Python, DBMS, and PDSA?
No, I think the exam will also be happen on the VM.
One approach is
okay, similar to what you are doing right now. So you have just log in through the course VM. Similar to another VM will be provided to you. You have to log in on that VM and you have to solve the problem similar to this.
At that time, sir, can I copy it in my local and then keep toggling between the tabs? No, not possible.
What you can do, you can open two terminal. So maybe you can connect through that PowerShell or command prompt, both. Okay, from the both. One side you can open the problem in the one command prompt. Another side you can solve the problem.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Can I add something here?
Sir,
using Tmux it may be possible.
Tmux is also there, but yeah, that is also possible. Okay, so just I'm giving the idea that you can open the two command prompt. Okay, with the help of the Tmux you can also open. Otherwise, you can totally open it to new fresh CMD. Okay, and then connect through the both, and you can read the problem on one and solve the problem on another. Okay.
Sir, I just made a make directory practice 2.1, but I couldn't go back to get the problem statement because I got to go back, to the root directory.
And one more thing, those who are actually ES students, do not create this SE2001. Okay, you need to create a CS1102.
Yeah, this one is for system commands.
Yes. Okay. So just keep this in mind. Okay. Yeah.
So change directory tilde will take me to the home directory.
Yeah, just CD. That's all, and press enter.
Just CD and press enter. Huh?
Yes.
But when I put ls, still I get all the files. No.
Can you do pwd?
All the folders.
See that print working directory pwd.
Yeah.
And press enter. Tell me the output.
Yes. Home 21F. My roll
no, this
number.
is your home only, right? Home I think your this thing, your directories might have been created using some other way by default. I mean, it should not be there, but were you there in the earlier term also? Possibly in that case.
I was there in the earlier term and discontinued. Then I joined now.
Okay. Then it might be from the previous term, possibly, because ideally when you log in for the first time, it should not be there. But it's okay nonetheless. I think you can go forward. What you can do if you wish to is that you can remove your this SE2001 directory from your home directory. Okay, if I were to start from the beginning, let's say, so I'll just show you what I mean. So for example, I just created for 2.1, right? So I only have that.
No,
assuming
I made some solutions for some of the problems. Then I will lose.
Yeah. In that case, you will lose. So better not to delete it. And then you're trying to do synchro in it is not working. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, what should we do? Okay. So one thing that you can do.
I leave it as it is, and I'll go to the right place.
Okay. Try running it from there. Maybe it should work the other way. The other way without deleting is maybe if you don't want to delete it, the other way is to just rename it to something else. So for example, I have this as SE2001, right? So you might change it to something different so that your older work is still there. It's not deleted. All your scripts will be there, and then start afresh, create a new directory, and go with that. That is one way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So leaving that as it is, I'm not doing anything. I'll go to the right place and create the other directory. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Right place meaning from your home, this thing, right? Home directory.
Yeah. From home, what should I do next? From home, where should I go?
So from home, basically you create this SE 2001. As in my case, you can see it is there, right? Like this.
SE 2001.
Yeah, or else if you are from ES Linux shell, in that case you have to create CS
No,
1102.
no. I'm from SE
Yeah,
2001 only. I have to use.
yeah, and then you
So
go to this SE 2001
could
from your
not
home.
go. Is it make directory? I have to make
Yeah, MK. So for
make
example,
directory.
make directory. So for example, I'll do that again for you. You can see that. So let me just remove this. So SE, I'll just remove this. So it's gone. Now it's blank. In your case also, I think it is blank. You're going to do mkdir and then write the course code SE 2001. Press enter. Now you have it, right? And it is going to be blank. And then you
Sir,
go inside it.
Okay.
Ahmed sir, what is the option of recurrent directory go back? Some dot or some comma thing?
Then synchro shows it.
And then no, just give me one moment. The other Harshit, I'll just finish this one. So, and then after that, you're going to create mkdir again inside of that, and then depending on what problem you want to solve. So in my case, for example, I was doing
Practice one.
problem
Okay.
2.1. Was it practice? Yeah, I think it was practice.
The practice underscore 2.1.
Yeah, so it should match exactly, and then you go inside of that, and then do synchro show. You should be able to see that like
Okay.
this. Week 2, problem 1. Yeah, go on, Harshit, please.
Sir, my problem is solved. I am asking what is the recent sign for the directory if we want to move from the recent folder. That is hyphen, I think, CD hyphen.
Okay. So like this, you mean? No, if you want to go back, I think then in that case you have to do dot dot
No, sir, recent
like
one,
this.
recent directory. CD hyphen. Uh,
Oh, this one.
yeah, this one.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Varadraj, are you able to do it now?
Uh, yes, sir. I will share my screen in.
Yeah, please do that. Yeah.
Sir,
Yes. Go
could
on,
you
please.
could you please explain? Actually, my laptop is not working, so could you please give me the practice assignment questions?
No, I think we cannot share. Can we share it, sir? Atul sir, I am not sure if we can share it.
Share
The
means
questions she's asking about the questions. I don't think we can share, right?
yeah. Later you can open in your system, na. Okay. But here in live session, yeah, you can just read the question statement of na just explain the question.
Yeah, I'll just show that. Yeah, sure. So I'll share my screen and show the problem statement from there. So you can try
Yes,
driving. Yeah.
that will be helpful too.
Yeah. Sure. So I'll do that.
Yeah.
Before that, I was waiting for someone else to share their screen actually.
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yes, please go on. Uh, it's there, but it's totally like blank. Yeah, no, it is coming up, I think.
So today we will be practicing all the 2.2 series practice problem, is it?
Yeah, up until 3.2, I think.
3.2.
Yes. Yes, Varadaraj. I'm able to see your screen. I think you have to unmute. Okay. I think you have not unmuted yourself. Can you unmute, please? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you are trying to run IC synchro in it within OPT, right? That's what I mentioned. No, you should not be doing it from it. What you have to do is that first go to your home directory by doing CD. Just do that. I'll tell you how to do that. So just do CD and press enter.
Okay.
Yeah, press yeah. So now you see tilde, right? That character is there. This wavy character is there. It means you are in the home directory. Now try doing ls. Just see if SE this thing is already created. Try doing ls here. Okay. Can you hide this one? This Meet Google Meet this thing. Can you hide? Click on hide. Besides stop sharing, you have hide button, right? Or else yeah, I can just move it. Yeah. So we don't have a folder here, right? I think it's slightly blurry, but okay. Now do mkdir and then give the course code. Yeah, CS1102, I believe for you. Yes. Oh, it says it already exists. Have you done it? Like, have you done any of the solutions previously, or is it your first time?
I'm not done the solutions, but create the directory.
Oh, you created the directory. Okay. Can you go inside of that directory which is already created into CD CS1102? Can you try doing that? Yeah. Yes. And then try doing ls here. We'll see what all is there. Okay, okay. You've done it for BPT only. I think that's okay. You can go forward. Still, you can go forward. So try doing mkdir practice 2.1. Practice underscore 2.1 rather. You have to be exact. Yeah, underscore 2.1. Should exactly match with what? Yeah, and then I have to press enter. Good. And then try doing CD into that. CD practice. Press tab. It'll take it automatically. Type P and then you can press tab. It'll yeah. Okay. Yes. Press enter. Good. Can you try running synchro show now from here? You should be able to get it.
Sir, you didn't use a OPT at all here?
No, OPT, we need not use it. Once you create that directory, inside your home directory, synchro automatically takes it from there. I mean, it understands that, okay, since your folder name is practice underscore 2.1, it understands that we have to take it from there. Okay, and then you can do synchro in
So
it. Yes.
what was the intention? You said OPT,
Thank you,
create
sir.
OPT. Now you
Yeah, OPT, see, the problem statements are residing in OPT. Okay, I'm just going to show that all the problems are there, but you need not copy it manually. Okay, synchro takes care of that. It's just that you have to create the right directory structure via means of this thing, right? mkdir and all that. Yeah, that you do in your home directory, of course. So you're not supposed to modify OPT. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, go on. Whoever has raised the hand. Nile, I think. Yeah, go on.
Why I am getting the text now? How do we suppress the text?
Yeah, I'll come to you, Subramaniam, I think, after that. So I think Nile
No,
wants to ask.
whenever you are talking, the text is really recorded. This
Okay,
is
okay,
the
the
first time I get
transcript.
this problem.
Okay. The transcript you have to
How do I
turn.
May I ask it out, or someone is asking?
Someone is already asking, I think, Biplab. Yeah.
Subramanian
After
sir,
that,
next to that video, you have that CC. No, you press that. Mic, video,
Next to the video.
CC.
CC. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
I
Thank you.
didn't press that one for some reason. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Nile, I think, is sharing his or her screen. Go on. Okay, I'm trying to do SSH, right? Okay. Do we have your private key there? Where is that? Can you show? Like, can you show where it is residing? Only that? No, I mean, you must have like you must have created it somewhere, yeah, right? Inside of your directory. Maybe you can open Explorer and show if possible. Where is that?
Right. This is my personal device. So I have created first before, and then after in the orientation, I
No,
talked with
your
the
audio is
event.
quite low. I'm sorry, Neil. Could you please try speaking a little louder if possible?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's just that slow. I mean, like the audio is low. I'm not able to.
Hello. What I'm saying, I firstly opened the
Uh-huh.
on this device,
Uh-huh.
and then I talked with the PA on the orientation, and I want to open it on my office device also.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
So you
he,
have.
yeah, so he suggested me to again create a cookie, and you can log in from your main device.
Right. So you have to copy that, no? That private key wherever it is there in the other device. From there you have to copy it and transfer it here also, right? Otherwise, how do you do that?
Okay, so
Maybe you can put it
this
somewhere,
key is
right?
expired. I don't think I have created in that office system that will be now.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So you have to copy it. Maybe you can stop sharing for now and just copy it.
Yes,
Put it in the right place and then yeah. Yes,
May I-
Rajiv Kumar, go on, please.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm not getting after synchronity. Should I share my screen?
Synchronity or not? Okay, please share your screen. Yeah, please.
Meantime, may I ask a doubt? Just doubt. I don't want to.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
In the practice 2, it says that we have to create a script.hes file wherein we have to print the location of some path it is given.
Okay.
Some file located in this. Okay. MIME type of some file located in some path. Hint it is saying use file, refer manual of this. All these things are fine. But it says remember initially you have to do you may not have any find and file. The file are automatically created when you run synchro eval.
Synchro init,
this
is it?
No, synchro
Eval.
evaluation. So
Okay.
the doubt is it is asking to create a script file, then it says that file will be automatically created. Now I'm confused.
No, I think it is talking about the file which is your input. The input file, it is saying that it is not there and it will be created by synchro. I think that is what it is saying. However, the script is what you have to create. So script you will create, the input file it will create and then evaluate against that.
Okay, I have to assume that the file is there. Going as per that, I create the script and give the okay.
Correct. Okay, I think Rajiv was sharing the screen. Go on, please.
My screen visible now, sir?
Yes. So you are in OPT, right? Again, same thing. So you don't need to do synchro from here. You have to go back to your home directory and then create it, right? So do CD this thing. Just do CD and press enter. You go back to the home directory. Yeah, you see this wavy character is there, right? That's called a tilde. Or yeah, so it means you are in your home directory. And do ls here. We'll just see if the directory is there already. Is it there? Yeah, SE 2001 is there. So go inside of that. CD SE 2001. Yes. LS again. Correct. Okay, so you have created for BPT. That's okay. We'll do practice. So do mkdir practice underscore 2.1, I believe. Yeah. Yes. CD practice 2.1. Press tab. You can press tab. It will just take it directly. Yes. And now do a synchro show. You should be able to do that. D is there. Remove that D in the beginning. Yes. Yeah. Now from here onwards, you can take it forward, I think. Yeah, you should stop sharing your screen. Otherwise,
Okay.
yeah. As and when people complete practice 2.1, I would request all of you to please proceed forward to 2.2 and so on. Okay. Wherever you face difficulty, please let us know. Yeah, regarding the problem statement, let me just also share so that it is shown.
Sir, I got into a big error message.
Okay. Okay. What is that about?
That's about you don't have access something. It's some bottom line is that.
Yeah, can you share your screen? I just see that once possible.
Has come.
Yep. Yeah, it's coming up. Yes. Okay. No, you are okay. Okay. So you got disconnected from the SSH, right? And then you tried running synchro on your Windows machine. That should not happen, right? See, it said connection reset, which means you got out of the SSH connection. So you have to take SSH again. Basically, that's what happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So synchro, of course, will not work. Yes. To take SSH first. Yes, and then you can do
Okay.
whatever you were doing. I think you were in practice 2.1.
I got to get to the directory back to practice 2.1 directory. I have to get in.
Yeah, you have to go in inside that because see this blue part. No, after SE 2001, this colon is there, and after the colon and before the dollar sign, whatever shows up is the current directory, as in currently where you are. So it just shows the tilde character, which means
Currently, I
your
am in the home directory. No?
home directory, correct. And then inside of that, you have to go to your this thing, right? I think you should not go into practice 2.1 directly from there. First, you have to go to the course code, right? So what is the course code? I think SE 2001, and inside of that, you do that. You create it. I think you can type it out. That will be faster. Otherwise, to get it from history, it will take a long time. Maybe you can do CD, SE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I was kicked out?
That part I'm not sure. Perhaps network congestion, because a lot of people are joining, right? I mean, so therefore there is this capacity and so on, right? So yeah, and then do practice if it is created. I'm not sure whether it is there or not. Can you press? Okay.
There is a session idle. I think if you are not active,
Okay.
then it will automatically
Yeah,
kick out.
that also happens. Yes, Rajiv.
Hello, sir. It says evolution failed for me.
Oh, that's okay, but that's something you have to figure out, right? I mean, because
I wrote support
I mean, you have to do according to
U, U
what the
minus
problem
W.
statement
U
says.
minus W. I wrote.
Okay. So then it says evaluation failed, is it? Okay. We will see that later. First, let me just finish this one. So, yeah, 2.1. Yeah. No, it's not there. So you have to do mkdir. What you can do, you can press up. Press up. No, it's not there. You have to create it. So press up and keep practice there and just
No.
remove
See,
CD. And,
no, see here on the top, I just opened the problem without creating practice one. Oh, OPT. Oh, I got to go to OPT.
Yeah, this is from OPT, right? So that's okay. See, synchro will always show it from OPT because that's the source. That's what I'm saying.
No,
So
no,
the
what I'm
source of
telling
all
is
the
I already
go on.
created the practice 2.1 already. After that only I
Okay.
went into then I got the product statement. So
Okay,
now
but
why this?
no, so actually, let me tell you what happened. So actually, the idea is that you create the course directory first, and then inside of that you create the practice directory. What you have done instead is that you have created the practice 2.1 directory within home itself without going into the course code. I mean that's the only difference. It's the same thing. Like
So
whatever you've
make
done,
directory again, huh?
make directory here and then you do that. I think there is a, oh, MD, okay. Does MD work? I'm not sure. We have to do MKDIR, I think. Yeah, MK and then DIR.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. R. Yes. And then you do that. Correct. It will take it now. I mean, that's a general structure that we follow always, right? So, so for every problem you do that. Yeah, and then you can do CD and then you can take it forward from there. Yes. Correct. Correct. Now you can do synchro init also will work. Yeah.
Synchro unit will work here now?
Yes, it will. It should. I think there's a typo. Yeah, it should be synchro. No, C is missing, I think. Yeah, CH. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's working. Now you get file also, no? Final or file, whatever it is called. LS. You can try doing LS and see it is there. Yeah, this see, final is there, right? So it is taking it from there. Yeah, I think you can go forward from here. You can stop sharing.
Change direct to final, I have to go. I have to go to the change director? No.
No, you
I
have to
got to
go
write my
to,
code, is it?
yeah, you have to go write your code here, and then if you want to change the problem, like if you want to go to next problem, then you go back to SE 2001, create another directory pertaining to that particular problem, let's say 3.2. So then practice underscore 3.2, you do mkdir, go inside of that and then do synchro in it. That's the way. Okay. Yes.
Okay, now I just put that one. Then what
Yeah,
is next?
Next is synchro eval, I think you can do. It'll show you that your cases have passed, no? Do that.
Synchro eval.
Yeah, evaluation successful, submission successful, and that's it. Okay.
Now from here, how do I go to 2.2?
Now from here you have to do cd dot dot cd space dot dot. So you get back to SE 2001 dot dot two times.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you press enter, you go back. Yes, and then you have to do mkdir again doing practice underscore whatever.
MKDIR.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
All right. All right. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just a request. So everyone, this is for everyone. So if you are joining any session, so just completely watch the previous live sessions, okay? Because these things entering into the VM, how to access the problem, these things are discussed in every session till now from the big one. Okay, and
Sir.
we have also shared some resource on the portal itself, some video recording how to access the problem and how to write the solution.
Sir, this thing, the first session which ma'am took on ma'am 2, if anyone is listening to that session, all the doubts will be clear. But
Yes, because of that I am
everyone,
asking. In every session, someone are joining first time and they are just asking the same things. So please watch all the previous live session from the big one. These things are discussed many time in the live sessions. Okay. Now this big 3 is going on, so that content should be covered. So this is also important. So do not skip the previous session if you are joining the current session. Okay, this is the just a request.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, Soma.
For lab 2 Linux, I am EA student. It will be from 19 October.
Yes. So problems are already open. You can practice the problem. You can try to solve the problem, but the lab will be start on the 19th. At that time, that TA will conduct one session for the lab, and you can start that submission your solution at that time. But
Yes, sir. I
you
I,
can
I
start
have to
practicing
submit
before
after
that.
19th.
Ha.
Okay. And here the assignments 1 to 10.
Yeah.
I can.
you can submit this at any time before the interim exam.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Afnan, so you can just solve the problems. Okay.
Yeah,
So
let me go through that now. So I think we have given enough time now for that. So yeah, I'll start with 2.1. I mean, that's easy. We have seen that. Just let me share, please. 2.1. Okay, so now we're going to see solution for the first one, that is 2.1. Okay, so we are here, right? So this from C, I've already created that, and I can do synchro in it to get that file, right? So in this case, what you have to do basically, and that is also written in the problem statement, sorry. Right, so you have to write a bash command to remove write permissions of user from this file. So you have this final.txt. From that file, you have to remove it, right? So you know how, you all know how to do that, right? Using chmod, we'll do that. So for instance, we can do something like this: so chmod, and then you give u for user, and then minus, because you have to remove permissions. Had it been like you have to add permissions or grant permissions, you use plus. However, in case of removing, you do minus, and then you do w for writing, because you have to just remove the write permissions. That's all. Okay. And then we have to give the file name where we have to do that, right? So we have to do give final, because that's the file, right? From where we have to remove the permissions. So that's what we will do. So that's enough. And then you can also do ls minus l to see the current permission. So you see all the w's are gone, right? So write permissions are not there. It's only read, right? That's it. And then you can do synchro eval. So synchro eval, and it should pass the test cases. Like in this case, it says evaluation is successful. Had it been something else, for example, if I were to do, like if I were to just go back and maybe do this and then try doing synchro eval, it will fail, right? Because I have not done it correctly. So what I have to do is that I have to remove this permission again, then eval again, and that's it. Okay. Now this one was easier. We will discuss 2.2 also.
So one doubt there. So this one also can be achieved by change mode 577. Just saying, okay. Maybe you can skip the user group and the others. But
Okay.
what is the better approach?
Better approach is whatever you are comfortable with.
Okay.
Yeah. So because these things, you know, when you have various options doing one thing, right, it also depends on the preference of how one wants to do that. Because it's going to do the same thing right after at the end of the day. So. Okay, we'll discuss 2.2 also in a couple of minutes. Okay, now we are going forward with 2.2 discussion of the solution. So. Okay, so the problem statement here says it's slightly longer problem statement. So what it says basically is that you have to write a bash script by yourself that is known as script.sh. Okay, which is the script is going to do something, right? So which is going to do what? The script is going to print the MIME type. I suppose you all know what a MIME type is. Print the MIME type of some file. So this is an exact name that you have to give, right? So there is this file, and we are assuming that this file exists, okay, located in this particular folder, which is exactly the same as currently where we are, right? The current working directory is the same thing, right? So here we are assuming that there is a file called some file, and for that file we have to find out the MIME type, Okay, and that is what the bash script will do. So you have to write a script here. Okay, and then there is this hint also given, which is helpful. It says that we can use the file command, because in the file command you have one argument that allows you to get the MIME type, right? So same thing, we are going to use it in our script also. Okay, and some hints are given. So it says initially you may not find the file, which is correct. We don't have that some file here, right? Currently we don't have it. So if you do ls minus l, we don't have anything. So it says total 0, but that's okay, right? Eval, the synchro eval will automatically create that file and test it for you. So we are not going to worry about that. Okay, and then it says the same strategy is followed for most of the practice problems. That's okay. And it says also that we can also create dummy files and check, but that's okay. We'll just go forward with writing the code and evaluating it, using synchro itself. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to create the script.sh. So let us do that. For instance, we can use vi or nano. Let us use vi. So vi, and then we're going to do a script .sh, right? So and so for sorry, so for file, yeah, this command called file, and then you can give your argument something like this, MIME type, right? So what it basically does, this command gives you the MIME type of whatever file has been specified. So for what file we need to find it out? For some file, right? The name is some file, but I'll just mention in the problem statement. So we're going to do file space double hyphen MIME type, and then some file, because that's the name of the file. Okay, I think that is all that we have to do. And then I press escape WQ so that it is written and closed. Okay, and then since it's a text file, you have to also make it executable, right? So for that, we'll do chmod +x script .sh. I think I missed the initial. You have the interpreter, right? So you have to do something like that. I think /bin/bash. Yeah. So you can do /script, right? Something like this. So you can run it. Now let's try running it. Yeah, so it says cannot open some file because some file is not there, right? Currently it's not there. So therefore, I'm not able to run that script directly. Let us try doing synchro eval and see what happens. Yeah, it says evaluation is successful, submission also successful. Therefore, it means that our script is working correctly. Okay, so that's what we did. Created a script which is using the file command to figure out the MIME type of a file called some file, which will be created later on. So yeah, here it creates that, right?
Can you please go back to that file again?
Which file? The script
Yeah,
file.
yeah, the script.sh. So why we have to write this bin bash?
Bin bash.
Yeah.
See, this top of the line, this comment has a very specific meaning in the shell interpreter. So it basically says that if you're going to specify which binary is going to handle it. So for example, if okay, how do I tell it? So for example, you have a script, right? So since I have done this chmod +x, this is also executable, and we can see that, right? So ls minus l, you can see that this script.sh is having execute permissions. This is x, right? So user can also execute it, group can also execute it, and I think everyone else can also execute it. This is fine, but if I were to do /script.sh directly, it won't know. The system won't know how to handle it, like which interpreter is going to handle that, right? So that's what we specify. We say that the default interpreter for this particular script is going to be bash. I mean, that's what we specify in the first column, and then only it is able to take it like this. See, for some file it is printing the MIME type, which is JSON in this particular case. So that's okay, but it is working. Had it not been there, it won't know how to execute it. That's
Sir, please. I have a small doubt. In the
yeah.
BPT, something similar is there, and if you didn't mention, like I didn't mention that the comment line, but it still gave me successful evaluation successful.
Okay.
So should I be writing that line in the BPT also? Is it mandatory?
No, it's not mandatory. See, the thing is, it's a good practice to have it, especially if you're going to run the script manually using like this, shorthand. So we're going to have a shorthand. We're not specifying anything. Had it been something like sh space and then I give the script name, no, in that case it is not required, because then I'm specifying the interpreter here that I'm going to run it using shell, sh. So sh is going to run it. That's fine. If I were not to give it, and directly do something like dot slash, then it needs to be specified. Okay, that's the idea.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
please
So
open that in
so
the
for
VI again, please?
yeah, sure.
So you are saying it
Here
is
it
a
is.
very good practice to write this to specify that which bash it has to go for, like
Yeah, running it.
I mean, okay.
Sir, you said there is another one nano, no?
Yeah, there's nano also. So okay, let me show you.
And
Can you please show that one?
And nano is something like this. That's
can you
also a text
please
editor. Go on.
Same code we have to write it there, huh?
Yeah, the
Sir,
code.
please show e-linux code.
Bin bash and file label
Hyphen mime type. This one, right? This part.
double hyphen mine type, huh?
Sir, when we have to
can
write
you
the path
explain this
and
part?
Sir, how do we
Sorry, one
know
by
that
one,
from the
please.
hello, sir.
problem statement?
It is mentioned, no? Just let me get back to the problem statement. I'll take other questions also after this. So for example, okay, how do I go back? So I do synchro show, no? You gotta show the problem statement. See, it says it, no? It says that you're going to use a file because it's in the hint, and then it says we have to print the mime type of some file. That's what we are doing, right? It is mentioned.
Mine type or some file?
Some file
No,
is
no. How do we really know that? You said
What is
we are
mime type?
nano and go there and execute those codes, no? Those two
No,
line
so it
codes.
is just the text
How do we
editor.
really make it?
Makes sense. I understand your question. See,
How
so the thing, yeah, go on, please.
how do we make that position
Decision.
that we got to open the text editor and
No,
put up
it's up
that
to
one?
you.
How do we
Yeah,
really
see,
know from this?
because it says write a bash script. Now, if I were to write something, no, I'm going to write code. Where do I write code then? I have to open something, no? I have to write text in text editor. See, if I want to do something on Windows, see, I want to write some code on Windows, then I'm going to open Notepad, right? That's what happens. Some text editor I have to open, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to
So
use BI to
everyone is using BI, so you practice in BI.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. It could be Nano or VI or whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, it's not like because see, the
Okay.
content is not going to matter, right? Whatever you're going to write inside of the script is yours. So you're going to write the code is going to be same. The text editor varies. Some people try to write in VI, some people write in Emacs, some people write in Nano. So it depends. Whatever text editor you're comfortable with. Okay.
Sir, what is mem type in the question? Which prints the mem type of some file
Mime
in the
type, you mean? I guess, right?
yeah, mime type.
Mime type, this command is there. So I'll just do without the script. So the script I wrote, right? This script or this I wrote. You can do it without the script also because what the script is doing again, I can do cat and c, right? For example, I'm just going to show you, right? This is the content of that script. Script is doing what? A script is going to go to run this command, right? So I can also directly run that command without going through the script. So let me run directly. Okay, so I'm going to do file, sorry, mime type, and then give some files because some file is now there. Currently it was not, earlier it was not there. Currently it is there. So I can do something like this, right? My type and some file, any file could be. So whatever file is not there, it will complain saying no file is there, right? So some has to be there. It's there,
Sir,
right?
mime type is some text which is enter in the some file too. Uh, what is happening? What file command is doing here? I then.
So file command is giving you the mime type of the specific file. See, in Linux, there are multiple various files that are possible, right? So for every file, you have a different mime type. This is called the mime type, type of the file. You can think about it like a type, okay? So there are various kinds of files. Had it been a video file, then you get something like video MP4 and stuff of that kind, right? Anything it could be. I don't know, maybe. If you have executable file, then it will be a different thing, right? So this part will be a different thing. What we are saying that there's going to be some file. We don't know what file that is. I want to know the MIME type of that. So I'm using this file command to know that. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody is putting that. I think Sarah's putting
Mime type is some command which show the type
file
of
type.
the file.
Yeah, the MIME type of. Yes.
Okay.
It says no, a MIME type is a standardized way to indicate the nature and format of a file. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Multi-purpose internet mail extension type. I mean, that's the full form of what we are looking for.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Inside this script edges,
Uh-huh.
script, what are the codes like you've written like dash dash mime type? What are the different other things that we need to remember for this?
No, so for this one, you can do something like this. I think that was also mentioned, no? So synchro show, if you do, it mentions that you can do manual, you can refer to manual of file command, or you can use file help. So for example, if I were to do something like this, file a double hyphen help, so I get all these, right? All these options and all these, what it is going to do. So for example, if I were to do mime type, then it says output the mime type. If I were to say extension, then it is going to output a separated slash separate list of extension and so on. So every parameter that is there, argument that is there, you're going to have a description about what it is going to do, right? So yeah, these are the things. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So for example, you can also have the mime encoding. Depending on what you need to figure out, you can use the file command to do that. Okay.
Sir, in Linux, we can for a command we can add options and arguments. That's the only thing for a particular command.
Yeah, we can add. Why can't we? I mean, like this mime type is also an argument, isn't it? An option. It's also option, right?
Sir, how to read the man page of anything? How to interpret that change?
So we
I
have to
mean,
do something like this, man, and then give the file name. Sorry, not the file name, the command name. Like whatever for whatever
uh,
command you want to. So for example, I want to know about file command. Then I go man file and then press enter. I get all these things, right? So it's a very long
this.
description of what it is going to do, and you can read it and so on.
So, what is synopsis in that?
I'm sorry.
Sign after name synopsis. I think how to pronounce it. After
Oh,
name.
okay. Synopsis or synopsis. Yeah, synopsis it would be. Yeah, basically, it's a short description of how you can basically what kind of arguments it takes. So, for example, after file, you can have apple or exclude quite or extension or mime encoding or mime type. That's what we use, right? And then we can have minus e some test name or minus f and so on. I mean, all these options are there. I don't know what about all these options. Like what all these options do I have to check the whenever I'm
So,
going to use it,
so
like for
these
example.
are arguments or options. How to know which is argument, which is option?
Okay. So that part, actually, there's a very small difference. Therefore, sometimes we don't differentiate. We just say that. I mean, we can say argument, we can say option also. But the difference actually is the fact that for some of, let me just press Q, so I exit from it. So some of the commands, okay. So for example, if I were to do file and then I'm going to do mime type, right? So this is like an option. That's okay. That's an option. And then I'm going to give some file name. That's okay. File name anyway I'll give. So for example, some file. This I have to give always, regardless of whether I have an option or not. So something has to be there, right? It takes it. So this is like an argument that I'm giving to the command. So this is the command
Yes.
file, and this is argument. What an
Yes.
option is the other switches that you have, right? All these switches. These are all also called switches. So this
So
switch
other
is there.
powers of a command.
Yeah, other how do you put it, like other options. I mean, therefore we call it
Okay.
options, right? Yeah, so, yeah, go on. I think somebody has raised a hand for so long. I'm sorry. PA1, is that what?
Sir,
Go on, please. Yeah, your voice is breaking. Somebody else has raised a hand, I think. Okay, two hand raises. Sarvesh, go on.
actually,
Yes. So, hello. Am I audible?
Excuse me, PA, you can type your query on chat. Your
Emacs Windows for a
audio is breaking a lot.
solving problem, sir. Unfortunately, I closed the terminal,
Sir,
sir.
how to exit
So
now?
now, sir.
Yeah, I'll come to Sarvesh after this one. Subramaniam, you are asking about exiting VI, is it?
How to exit nano?
Control X, I
And come
believe.
back to the
Control X.
control X, huh?
Yeah. Yes, Sarvesh.
No, I'm not.
You're not able to exit? Is it nano or VI?
Nano.
Yeah, it should be control X. Let me show you. So for example, if I were to do nano here, and then after that I do what is that, a script, right? Yeah. So from here I can see control X is what you want to have, right? For exit. So you do control X like this. You exit. Is it saying something? Is it giving some message or so on? Anything like that?
Yeah, file path not existing. Lot of commands are there. So
Okay. Okay. Strange. So
I,
just
I think it has automatically kicked me out to the
again.
code
Okay.
window.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think like that.
Okay. You might try connecting again, or
Okay.
else you can share your screen. Yes, Sarvesh, go on. I'll go in by
So
the order of the
actually,
raised hands.
hello.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, go
so
on, go on, please.
I had the same doubt as the previous person. So my doubt was that how to toggle between these text editor and the command line view.
So you have to exit one and go to the other one, right? Until unless you are using tmux or something like that. For example, if I were to go inside of script.sh, so let me just I'm not sure if I'm still presenting. Somebody else has okay.
I'm sharing that one. I'm sharing that one. You
Okay,
asked
yeah,
me
go
to
on,
share
go on.
it, no?
Go on. Yeah, please show the problem.
Yeah, I shared it. No? Are you able to see that one?
Only the meet window, not the command line. I'm not able to see that.
Oh,
Yeah, do.
yeah. Now,
Yeah. Okay, you are okay. You have been disconnected again. I'm not sure why this is happening with you. You have to again take SSH
oh,
and yeah, same thing.
I got to go through same directory. Okay.
Uh-huh. I don't know why
All
is
right.
that happening.
Okay. May I ask one doubt?
Yeah, please.
So
Have the
2.3.
settings problem?
No, no, I don't think so. Perhaps you might want to disconnect and reconnect your Wi-Fi or mobile data or whatever it is, and then try again.
Sometimes it also happens if you are on a low bandwidth network.
Mm-hmm.
No, my bandwidth is good now. I change in my room and
Okay, so the doubt is that in 2.3, it says that
144 one.
Subramaniam, I would suggest you
Yeah,
to stop your screen sharing, otherwise it might get
yeah,
late.
yeah.
so in the 2.3 it says that April
Uh-huh.
1st of 2024.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and the output file format with the first letter capital, that is example Wednesday. So
Uh-huh.
I think it is expecting Wednesday or whatever day is that to find the day
Find the
of
day
week.
of the week of day of week meaning it whether it is Sunday or Monday and so on. No, you have to find it out. You have to use the date command for it. Like for example, if I gave you a date, so for example 23rd April 2024, let's say, assuming, and then you have to figure out which day it was. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah, I get it. It is coming Sunday, I think, but this
Mhm.
let me check again.
Yeah, sure. You can check it, and then you have to capitalize the first letter also, and so on. All these things you have to do. I think you can use the date command to do that, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. The next person in the order of the raised hand is Sonali.
Yes, sir. I want to ask one thing that where we have to submit this all practice assignments as we have submitted the lab questions in a Google document just like that all.
I think for the VM ones, if you evaluate using Synchro, that is considered submitted, isn't it? Atul sir, are you there?
Yeah, but yeah, so practice assignments are not actually graded. So that's are actually submitted on the VM, but there is no marks for that. So what you can do, what commands you are just writing here, you can note down that commands in another your documents in the local machine. Okay, for your revision purpose.
Okay. After completion, I
We
have to take a
cannot.
screenshot of that to
So but we are not asking to submit these submission in any place. These assignments are only for the practice purpose. Okay,
Okay.
but for
Yes,
your
sir.
revision, you can just keep all the commands what you are just running now. You can store in some file. So later you can just revise through your file.
Okay, so one more doubt. When the lab 2 will be held, it's the deadline is 16, right?
No, no. The lab 2 will be start on the 19th. Okay, Saturday. And after that, next Wednesday will be the deadline. Coming that Wednesday after the 19th.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, next is Harshit Agarwal.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, we are treated as others in the folder OPTCS 1102, right,
Yes,
sir?
I think so. Yes, correct.
And sir, the other doubt is, sir, NPT is for ES students and it's graded, and BPT is for DS student and it's graded for them. I
That part I think Atul sir can explain better.
No, NPP is the different things. Okay, for ES, the graded assignments are assignment one, assignment two with this naming.
Okay.
Okay, and for the system command students, this BPT. Okay, BPT problem one. These problems are the
Okay.
graded. This NPP are just a practice problem which we will release before the OPP exam, 1 week before of the OPP
Okay.
exams.
There is something
Okay, so that is the
NPP
practice on
exam
the.
for ES students. I think there is something in the
So NPP is the just a practice questions before the OPP
one
exam.
week before the OPP exam.
1 week before the OPP exam. So that you need to submit at that time.
Okay. And sir, one question more. This assignment question, which is graded for ES students, we have to submit it week wisely. There is some deadline for them.
No, deadline is end term exam.
Okay.
So you can submit at any time before the end term exam.
Okay.
So there is no specific deadline for each assignments. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, the next hand raise is Sharma Deep.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, go on.
I was asking regarding the questions. Last time I logged into the VM, I saw like there were many BPT questions and many other extra problems.
Okay.
But now, right now, when I logged in, I am just seeing BPT one, 4 questions. So are these those 4 questions?
No. So you are seeing
So
it.
this is actually for first BPT.
Yeah.
Okay, and the
Okay.
deadline is
Previously, last
so
time,
last time all,
today,
yeah,
I guess.
all are actually all are visible, but now we have hidden.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
now these
Okay.
problems you need to submit before the 12th October.
Okay. Right. That means today, right?
Today. So next problem will be
Okay.
released maybe today or tomorrow. Not today. So this is bi-weekly actually. So every after 2 weeks we will release
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Okay, so I read about at the Discord post that the new problems were starting with name
So no,
23, sorry,
that's we have
24
removed
P3.
actually. So we are using the problem which
Okay,
is
okay.
already visible to you.
Okay, right now, so the 4 BPT
Yes.
problems are only which I have to
Yes. Yes.
solve,
Correct.
right? Okay. So thank you.
Yeah,
Sir,
we'll go
sorry to
through.
interrupt.
Yeah, go on,
BPT
please.
is not graded and it is not for any bonus marks, you know?
No,
BPT
BPTs
problems.
are graded for system command course.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
but not for the
Okay,
ES
fine.
course. Okay, so ES students can solve these problems as a practice problems.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Yeah, so we'll go through the solution for 2.3 also in a couple of minutes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Nilay, your audio is low, but it's okay. Go on.
So, my question is, when they
Is it possible for you to write it down like on chat? Yeah, please do write it. Otherwise, I might not get it like fully. Okay, so in this one, what the problem statement says is that we're going to again write a script file similar to the previous one, right, in the same directory, like currently in the same directory currently we are in, and we have to find the day of the week of April 1st, 2024. which day it was. I think it was Sunday, as somebody pointed out, I think. But we have to figure it out like using a script, and then we have to print it in the full format. Meaning it should not be like a short form of that. Like it should not be WED if it is Wednesday, right? Or if it is Sunday, it should not be SUN. Rather, we have to write it in full, meaning Sunday, Monday, like that. And the first letter should be capitalized. It says. Okay, so we'll see how to do that. Let me just go through that and share.
I really after exiting, I really got back to the place, but it is not recognizing the folder. But I could see that in the LS when I list it out, it is there.
Okay. Okay. Which directory you are currently in? As in the current directory, what is that?
SC 2001.
Then you have to go inside a problem, particular problem also. Then it will.
The practice, yeah, in LS, when I put LS over there, I see the practice 2.2. Now, when I change directly to practice 2.2, underscore 2.2.
You should get in.
Now it's coming.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Synchro show, no?
Yeah, you have to do synchro show. It'll show the problem statement. I think this one is about the MIME type.
Yeah. The mine type, yeah. I got to go to V or bash, no? No, nano.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Depending
the
on
one
what
you
you
were telling
like.
about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So.
Both are new for me.
Okay. It's okay. You'll get used to it, and try to try to stick to maybe one in the beginning, and then so that you practice it one well, and then maybe move to the other one later. That's possible.
Which is the better one? V or nano? Which is the better one?
Okay. That's I mean, it depends on the preference. Some people say V is better, some people say Nano is better. So I won't really comment on that.
Okay. So what's your comfort?
Oh, I prefer Nano. Yeah.
Sir, Nano is handy.
Okay.
Yeah, Nano is slightly handy because you don't have to worry about a lot of initial this commands and so on, right? For instance, you have to press I first and so on. So that happens in V.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, will
Okay,
you
so
help?
I'm gonna share. Yeah, go
Yes, sir.
on, Suma.
Help
Yes, please.
solve practice 2.3.
2.3. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just share it. Yeah. No. Okay, so we are going to do this one. So for this one in particular, we'll have to use the date command. Otherwise, there's no other way to do that, right? And similarly, the template is going to be same, right? So we're going to have a script file. We can do it directly also using date command itself. Because see, and at the end of the day, again, the script.sh file is going to make use of this date command. So it is internally going to run that, right? So we have to have it inside, but we can do it outside also. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to run the date command first of all directly, and then trying to see if we are able to get the output we want. Once we know that this is the command that we need to run, we are going to write it in script.sh as a script and then run synchro eval. So that's the idea. Instead of directly writing the script, let me just first try out with date. If date gives us the right output, then we are going to write the same in the script also. Is the idea clear? Okay. So let me see. So I think to get that, one needs to have something like this. So for example, if I were to do, so these are all formats, right? I think it was percentage A or something to get the, I think it was capital A. Yeah, so it is for today, I think. Yeah, so it shows Saturday, right? Now to give something like this, right? You have to have this in double quotes. Percentage A gives you that, right? So today is Saturday, therefore it is saying Saturday. Okay, so if I were to give some date, I'm sorry, it will show it for that day. So what we need is, let me see how to give that. Mm, okay, yeah. So you have to have D and then, so we need for 2024, right? So 2024, 4, that is April 1st, which is 01, right? So we give something like that, which is date minus D, and we're providing the date, and then plus this for particular format. So we get Monday. Okay, it was it Monday? Let me check on the calendar also. April 1st. Yeah, it was Monday. So that's how you get it, right? So you give the date in quotes after giving D. So it gets the date up until this point. And then you specify that this particular format I need it. So this format says that I need the day in full, basically, as Monday, Sunday, and so on. So if you want to get the number of the day of the week, you can also use small a, I think. If you use small a, okay, small a is for short form. So you have MON, something like that, right? So, but we need the name in full as it says, therefore we need to use capital A here. So we get this. So now we have seen that this works. Now we are going to write the same thing in a script file also, so that we can run synchro eval. So let me do that. Again, going to nano this time. Okay, so let us do with nano this time. Script.sh, we are in the same directory. Let me just copy this one because this is working. And again, this part, I think somebody mentioned it is not required, but let this be. And I have the command that this script is going to run again minus D. The date is constant because this particularly says that you have to figure it out for 1st April. Therefore, we are giving that. And the format is going to be percentage capital A. That is the day of the week in full. And then I'm going to do control O, which is going to write this out, like save it. Okay, file name to write is script.sh. I press enter. It says wrote 2 lines. That's okay. And I press control X. I'll get out of that. And then again, I have to do chmod plus X to make it executable, right? Otherwise, how do you run it? So you have to do chmod plus X script.sh, and that's it. How do ls? We have this script here, and I can do /script, and it also gives Monday because that's what we have. Now I'm going to run synchro eval. So it passes. Okay, is that fine?
Sir, what is mean by executive, sir? Actually, like
executing means running, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, with script.sh will be run, right?
Script.sh is running. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And within that, you have already seen what I wrote, right? So it was date this particular command, right?
Yes, sir. In the backend, sir, like in script.sh, where it is running, sir, actually. In the
It's
backend.
running in the bash shell, no? In the bash, this bash is running, right? When you run this, it basically creates a sub shell and runs inside of that. You know what sub shells are? I think week 3 we have discussed
Yes,
sub
sir.
shells.
Yes, sir.
So
Subshells.
yeah.
Okay.
Sir, is there any other alphabet to show month or year?
Yeah. A lot of things will be there, right? So for example, let me see. So you can do date help, right? And it'll basically show you all these. So percentage T is basically your time and so on, right? And then you can have percentages for seconds, percentage L and K and J and so many things. Day of the year also is there, right? So you have to think about it, right? I mean, you have to do this date help and then find out. Or else you can do man date also. That's also one thing. So manual for date, and it also mentions all of these things. Quite extensive. Everything is mentioned here. Okay. So I think we have used capital A, right? This one, locale's full weekday name. Therefore, we get Sunday, right? This percentage capital A. abbreviated if you want to get that, then you have to have a small a. So all these things are mentioned, right? You have to go through that and then figure it. Yeah.
So we can open man page in the OPP also, no?
Can we, Atul sir? I'm not sure. Man page?
In OPP exam, yeah, you can open.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Ahmed sir, you are talking about previously. You are talking about subcell. Sir, can you explain little bit about?
Explaining subshells, is it? I mean, can we keep it for another day? Today it
Okay.
was,
Okay.
yeah, we'll just take it later on, I think. Today it might be difficult. We have to cover all these questions, no? We are.
Okay, sir.
Is there in the week 3 recorded session the
Yeah,
professor's
it is there.
recorded
Yes,
session?
yes. I think
Yeah, in the first lecture. Right.
all these PS tree and you see this forest and it mentions whether it is inside of the subshell and so on. All these things are there. You can see that. Maybe we'll discuss that in another TA
Okay, sir.
session.
Okay. Fine.
Because yeah.
So Sarah has mentioned not to get into that because it is computationally costly, I think, but there is some specific cases where you may need to use it.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. This was. Sir used some braces for using subcell in the lectures.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
go through 2.4 also quickly in a couple of minutes. So we request all of you to finish that also if possible. Let me open the problem statement meanwhile. So I am at 2.3. I go back and then I have to do MKDIR, do practice 2.4, go inside that. Sorry, go inside of that and then do synchro show. Let me just clear. Yes, synchro show.
So there is no 2.4.
2.4 is not there. Okay, so you go to
Yeah.
3.1. All right. RM. Practice. Yeah, so I have to do MKDIR practice 3.1, then do practice 3.1. Clear. Synchro. Yeah, this one is week 3 problem 1. We're going to do that. So a couple of minutes on this one and then we'll discuss the solution also. Yeah, I would advise not to use it. Okay, in general, this RM minus RF is very risky command. Okay.
So
Don't use.
why you use it, sir?
I mean, like I was using in a very specific situation, right? So I knew I'm in a home directory and so on. If you have root permissions and so on,
Okay. It just
yeah,
doesn't ask for permission.
yeah. I mean, in general, should be safe if you don't have permissions. But if you have, the chances are that you might be possibly accidentally delete something which you should not. So
Okay.
better not to use that. Yeah, if you want to use that, don't use it with F. Okay, just use the R.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, we can undo after delete.
No, in general, in Linux you can't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one is easy. I think this is about appending the content, right? So I hope everyone understood the question. Just let me go through that once again. So basically it says that we are going to have file 1 somewhere. I think we have to do synchronity to get the files and another file called file 2. So what we need to do is that we need to append, you know what appending means, right? Whatever is there is going to be there. We're not going to modify that. If file 2 has something, it'll be there. You're not going to replace it. Okay. Now file 2 has some content. Now at the end of that, we're going to append the contents of file 1. So file 2 will be larger in that case, right? Because file 2 has something existing and then we're going to add contents from file 1 to file 2. Therefore, file 2 will have the complete contents. So that's the idea. That is the contents of file 2 should be the contents of file 1 followed by the contents of file 2. Yeah, that's correct. So we are going to init. Okay, so let us init. So we get it. Sorry. We see file 1. Okay, it says contents of file 1. This is only one line. What is in file 2? Let's see. Okay, so these two are the files. It says okay, so we are going to have file 1's content first, and then
And file 2, yes, sir.
okay, okay, and that should be in file 2. Okay, the order is slightly in a different way. If I were to do this, what I was thinking about, in that case, it will be slightly different. It will be the other order. Okay, so we have to think about it. It's okay. So for example, let's assume that I have to do it in the other way. So for example, I can have this file 2's content, right, added to file 1 like this. This is the other way around actually though. Yeah. Now if I were to do file 1, it'll have both. Okay, but this is in file 1. It should go in file 2. So the order needs to change in that case.
Support these contents into file 2 by single this one.
Sorry?
Sir, don't append the contents to file.
Then
These
just
contents there are file 1.
single
You
single
put
array.
that into file 2.
Yeah, that I can do after this. So for example, I've already added it, right? So then I can possibly just cat this file1.txt and append it to file 2, like replace it fully.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean,
Yes.
yeah, that will work, but it's slightly longer way of doing. I'm not sure if it will take it. Perhaps it will fail. Let me check. Okay, it passes in this case. However,
It
it's
is
a slightly
passing.
longer way of doing it. I mean, because I did the other way around and then replaced. There should be a way to do it in one go also. Yeah. So that's what you have. So the thing to note here is the difference between this double greater than symbol and single ones. If you have a single one, then basically the entire output gets redirected and the file will be replaced. If you do double greater than symbol, in that case, you basically append it. Okay. So for example, if I were to see, so I have file2.txt, right? So I have these two things. I can also have like something like this echo hello, and then I can do something like this to file2.txt. So at the end of that, basically it'll add hello also. So for example, if I were to cat again, you see this, right? That's how you do it. Okay, so that's the difference. If on the other hand, I think most of you know, if had it been single greater than symbol, in that case, the entire content would get replaced and we're left with only hello here. So for example, like this. Okay.
So what's the purpose of writing echo and cat? Like
See
for
echo, if you don't echo, see what this symbol does, this greater than symbol, what it does,
it
basically
just
redirects the output of whatever output comes in to the terminal, it redirects it to the file. Now I need the output on the terminal, therefore I'm using echo, right? Otherwise, so what echo does is basically whatever you write within echo, it is going to echo that on the terminal, and then I'm using that to redirect to, you understand, right? Otherwise,
okay,
there is
okay.
no output to redirect, right? There has to be something.
But cat only reads the file and echo whatever we write
Specify,
will
yeah,
goes
correct.
output to file to text. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So it goes to a standard output by default.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can basically redirect using that. Similarly, you can do something like this also. So that will be appending and so on. If you want to redirect the error output, I think it is and greater than possibly. I'm not
No, two way. Two.
two. Okay. Yeah, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. So yeah, we'll go to 3.2 also. So that was easy, right? I mean, we understand how to do that.
So what's the other way of doing it in one line, sir? One line.
Okay, yeah, one line it is possible also. I think, but I have to think about it. I'm not able to recall it currently. Possibly because this order this is given a different order. It says the content of file 2 should be content of
Can
file 1
we
followed
append
by
it? Append of the file content
in the
of the
beginning.
file when the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's you are thinking in the right direction. But I'm just thinking because in general, I think append what it does basically adds to the end of the thing. Not sure if can add in the beginning, but yeah, I'll think about it. I'll see. I'll check if that is there. I'll show you.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, currently not sure on that. Let me just clear the other one too. So practice because we are out of time already. I think 3.2 is the last one. I think we are going to discuss 5 questions.
Sir, the entire thing is recorded, no?
Yes, the entire thing is not only recorded, I think it is even being live streamed on YouTube. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah. So you can find the link hopefully in the calendar. We'll share that. Okay, so 3.2, it's the last one. It's synchro in it. What is the problem statement? Sorry. Direct standard. Okay, this one is easy again. It says we're going to write a bash script to redirect a standard error and the standard output of the command in that particular order to output. Okay.
Sir,
It
I
says,
have one
says about
question,
both.
sir.
Yeah, go on, please.
Like, can we write we can write, like, let's suppose we have practice 3, practice problem 3, practice problem 4, and so on. Then we write it like 1 to 1 dot 4, like, and here how can we write all the in one
That
script?
is possible, yeah. So for example, okay, you're asking about brace expansion, I believe.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so okay,
For
I'm not sure
points.
if, yeah. So for example, MKDIR, and then you have this practice, and then you can do something like that. One dot dot. Is
No, no,
it like
no.
that?
If like 3.2, 3.2 till 3.10.
Oh, okay, with the point also.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that should be possible. I'm thinking about it. So for example,
Yes, sir, it
it will
works.
work, right? So you can do like this, right? So 3 point, and then after that you can have this counting.
Okay.
And it should give you, yeah, 3.1, 3.2 already exists. The rest of it, I think it is created. I'm not sure, by the way, why it goes up until 9 only. Not sure on that.
So,
No,
sir,
no,
if you
3.0,
start
10
from
is, no, 10 is there too. It's correct. Yeah.
Fine, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I have. Yeah, so the last one we'll see quickly, and then we can close. Practice 3.2. Yes. Synchro again. Sure. Yeah, I'll give a couple of minutes on this one, and then we'll discuss the solution. To a response to a question asked by Nile, I think on the chat, he or she asks if I give execute permission to a directory, will it also give the same permission to all the subdirectories within it? I'm not sure if you can give execute permissions to a directory. Let us check that. So possibly you can't. So if you have something like this, right? So okay. So you're saying about this. For example, if I have, let's say. How do I put it? So let's do echo or touch. Okay, maybe I have some script.sh file. Right now, this does not have execute permissions currently. I can do the like that. So what you're saying is that you give it to the directory itself. So 3.2. Let's see. I'm not sure if one can have it. So
One doubt.
yeah,
Maybe.
go on, please.
See this 2.3, where after completion, when I did a synco eval, I get this error message which I have posted in the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking into that. Please give me one moment, please. So 3.2, I have given that. Yeah, it was already there like that, and then I go to 3.2. Does it give it to, no, it is not giving it to script. See, so that's a different thing actually. Okay, you cannot just,
There is other way of doing it, sir.
oh, is there? Okay,
Using
okay, okay.
It's like the
Perhaps you have to
BPD
do
code.
it recursively and do chmod then in that case, minus r or something like that, possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, whoever asked the questions before this, Bibla, please. Yeah.
So 2.3, when
Can
I
you share the screen and show? Possible?
okay. Just a minute, where is it? So are you able to see it now?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's not there still. Coming up actually. Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Do you see this screen now?
No, only the meet window, not the
Okay, I
not the
think
command line. You
just
have
a
to share
moment.
your screen. I think. Yeah.
Share entire screen. Okay. Okay. Do you see it now?
I think it's coming up. Yes, I think I can. Yes, I can see.
So what I'm saying is, when I did a Synco UL, it is giving this error message that no
Oh,
such.
you have not created script.sh, is it? Can you ls into
No,
this particular one?
no, is there, is there.
It's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. Okay. It's 2.3. Yeah, it should work. Can you run that again, please? 2.3. Let me go 2.3 also. Okay. SE. And you're trying to run it from here, right? I'm not really sure why. Can you go to your script, please? Using Nano or something? VI maybe? Oh, you're having this space, right? In the beginning.
Where you are seeing space?
After the exclamation mark.
Okay.
And you need to have a slash, forward slash in the beginning. Slash bin slash bash. That is how it is.
Okay.
Press I first, I think.
Yeah, it did, but after that it is. No, I think what it is
Maybe you
doing.
can exit from here and use Nano. Nano, that is easier.
No, no, I feel more comfortable here.
Okay, okay, then yeah.
Okay.
Done,
Yeah,
right?
it worked.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the problem then. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. You may stop sharing now. Yeah, thank you. All right, so 2 more minutes. I think after that we'll discuss the solution for the last one.
Sir?
Yes, please go on. PA, right? I'm not sure here.
Pawan, sir. Pawan.
Okay, Pawan.
Sir, sir, I'm using Tmux, sir. I know how to detach Windows, sir.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I'm closing my terminal, before closing terminal, how to close that Tmux window, sir?
I'm not exactly sure of which shortcut it was. Either Control C or D, right? I'm not sure which one is that currently. You have to do Control
Sir,
D to.
I'm using D for detach, sir. So
Uh,
to,
and you have
to
to
keep that window.
end the session, right? Okay, no. So for that you have something like tmux list sessions, and then from list sessions you go to you show you all these sessions, it will be shown, and then you have to run some command, right? Maybe you can try doing tmux help and it will show you. Or maybe
Okay,
let
sir.
me check. Let me check if tmux is there. I'm not sure if yeah, I have it. Okay, so tmux list sessions.
Okay, can you please share your screen?
Yeah, I'm going to share it. Sorry.
Ahmed, can we split windows in the main cell, main terminal?
Without using tmux, are you asking?
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not sure, but I don't think without tmux you can do. You have to have a multiplexer, right? Otherwise, how do you do that? Until unless your this thing, your SSH client itself supports something like that, maybe. Then in that case, yes, you may possibly do. However, if you're talking about Linux in general, you need to have a multiplexer. Otherwise, it's difficult to do that. I mean, I at least I don't know if there is a way to split.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so tmux, right? tmux, I'm not sure how to like. Let's do man tmux. Yeah. I have to see list sessions and all that, right? Yeah, we have kill session, right? So you have I can give the session name and basically it kills it. tmux new. Not really sure of. Okay, select window is there. Yeah, you have rename session. There was a list session also. Yeah, you have to do kill window, see, and then give your window number. Basically kills that. Similarly, attach, detach, and so on. List sessions, right? Yeah. Let me see. So you have tmux list sessions. Yeah, this one is there, right? So it says attached. So what I can do is I can do something like kill session. It's only one session, so I think it will go. Yeah. So I give tmux kill session, and basically it exited that window. Okay, that's the way you can do it. Yeah. Thanks. All right. So okay, I think we've given enough time. So the last one. So let me see the problem statement again. Synchro show. No. So this one we have done 3.2. Okay, clear. Synchro show. Sorry, synchro show again. This one, right? Okay. So we are again doing it in script. That's okay. And then basically says that this particular command is being run. That is ls file1.txt space file2.txt in that particular order. And we have to redirect both the standard error as well as the standard output. Okay, both things. So let's try doing that. We'll just do on the command line itself and then move to the script. Okay. For example, if I were to run it directly without any redirection, let's see what happens. So this is the command, right? Yeah. So it basically says no file, in which case both the error as well as the output is going there. So for example, if I were to um, redirect like this, then is it going to go redirect the error also, or is it just for the standard output? Okay. So this one, this greater than symbol is just for the standard output. Whatever comes out is going to go to the output. However, these two lines are basically errors, right? So these are coming from standard error and not from the standard out. Okay. And it says we have to redirect both. Therefore, not only this, we have to do for both of these. So for example, output, and then I think
Dev null,
yeah.
we can use this.
No, yeah, you are correct. You are correct. However, it says we have to redirect both to the
Okay.
output. So
Okay.
in that case, we
Mhm.
want, yeah. In that case, we want
So two.
just like this. I think you have to do both, right? Will it work for both? I'm not sure.
No, sir. It will in this case, if let's suppose if the first command run properly, then in this case it will append it. Right? It's not appending it. It will.
No, it's not a base. It will
It will
replace it.
replace it. But for appending it, we need to use some other command like.
The same thing double.
Yeah.
Send, sorry, and one. Some.
Okay, but however, that's correct. Your observation is correct. However, we are saying that we just had to redirect the standard error and output of that particular command, which one we run, this one, to output. It does not say anything specific about whether we have to append or replace. So let it be replace.
Append will work with a double greater than symbol right here.
Yeah, it will work. Like if you want to make it work, then you can do something like this, right? That is appending. However, we'll not append it for now. Just let it be. So you can see now that whatever the output came in, basically went on to sorry, went on to output.txt also, and therefore you see that the error output was also redirected along with the standard output. Okay, so that's the idea.
Sir,
Yeah.
what
So,
is
let
the
us
difference?
please
What
go
is the
on.
difference of cat and bad cat here when you are outputting that one?
Cat and bad cat. Okay, this part I'm not sure really. Because I always use cat because it's
So
supposed to be there
bad
already.
cat gives us in the like table format. Just give the same output, but in a good manner. That's it.
Oh, okay. Formatted
Formatted in a
printing.
table, like right in very good way, right? Not a
Okay,
good table, but similar like that.
makes sense. Okay, thanks. So yeah, it
It's
might be that.
a
I'm not.
formatted output. Okay.
Sir, why do you use two greater?
Two greater is to rewrite the error output, right? So this one is for standard output. What it says, say the standard error and the standard output both. So what this will give? This will give only the standard output. So we are redirecting where? We are redirecting to output.txt, which is correct. However, we have to also redirect the standard error, right? Therefore, we are using 2 greater than. That is for standard error and outputting also to the same file because that's what it says, right? Both things should go to output.txt only. If I were not to do that, let's see this particular thing. If I don't use that 2 greater than, then in that case the error comes up on the standard output itself. No, it should not come. So for example, if I were to clear and then run it, see, you are getting the error here. However, in the earlier case, yeah, this one. In the earlier case, no output should come. See, no output is coming because all the things are basically getting redirected to output.txt, and that's what it asked us to do. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yes, go on, Pawan. I think you raised a hand.
Sir, that 2 greater than and 1 also redirect the error to the output.txt.
And this and right, yeah. So and you use
And 1.
if I want to do both.
2 greater than and 1, sir.
Oh, like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, it possibly does the thing also. We have to I have to check. I'm not sure on this one, but yeah. Okay, so that's what we have. So but we are doing it manually, meaning we are running the command, right? But what it asked us to do is to
Output of 2 is going to 1, is it?
no, actually, see the command that is being run here on the left hand side, this part which I have highlighted. The output of
Right.
that can be two kinds. One output is your standard output, meaning if there are no errors. See, the thing in Linux is that error messages go to a standard error by default. And however you see it on the terminal, that's okay because we are seeing both output here only, like on the terminal. That's okay. But what we have internally is two kinds of output. One output is your standard output, that is a steady out, and the other output is your standard error output. So what the problem statement says is that we have to redirect both the standard error as well as the standard output from this particular command that is on the right hand side, sorry, the left hand side. We have to output it to output.txt. That's what we are doing here. So this part, this greater than symbol, is actually redirecting the standard output, meaning the normal error messages without error. So if the command is successful, something comes up, no, then that output will go to output.txt. Similarly, 2 greater than basically says that standard error output should go to this particular file, again the same file, right?
Yeah,
So
the
that's
next line you are telling about and 1.
this one somebody pointed out that I can, if I were to do this, then it does for both.
So 0, 1 and 2. 0 is for input, 1 is
Yeah,
for file and 2 is for error. If we
error,
understand that, then
yes.
you can correlate this statement.
Yeah.
So here now 2 and 1 are sent to output itself, is it? But
Yes.
the same command.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And so for example, now, so currently I've done it like on the command line. However, the problem asks us to do it in a script, so that's what we're going to do now. Okay, nano and then script again. Let me copy. In fact, I'll keep it for this one because and this part I have to go back and check if it's the right way to do it. And I'm going to again have that beginning like that. So something like this. Bin bash. Press the command because that's the command, right? So we are going to have ls file1 file2 output, and then the standard error is also going to the same output. I do control O, come back, and chmod plus x script.sh, and then I'm going to run it. So nothing will come up because everything is going there, right, in the output itself. That's okay. If I were to remove output, clear, run it again. So currently we don't have any output, right? And then if we were to run it, you see output is there, and then you get it, right? So that's correct. Now try running the.
Are you sharing the screen or not?
No,
Are
I'm
you sharing
sharing
the
it.
screen or not?
Hopefully it is visible to everyone. I'm already sharing it.
I can see it. I
Yes,
can
sir.
see
It's
it.
visible.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to pin it, I think. You have to, yeah. Oh, it says evaluation failed. Perhaps not done it the
So
right
we
way.
have to write
Okay.
output.txt in synchro sh, right? Using CAD.
I'm sorry. What is that? Can you come again, please?
Like we have to not get the like output.txt, whatever in there, should be written in the script.sh, right?
No, I don't think so. Because the script is going to run this particular command, right? This one, and the output of that is that command is going to go here to output, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this output is not the script. This output is whatever is inside of that script. Like this command is ls this thing, and that basically goes in. Yeah, that's okay, but it fails, I think, perhaps because I'm not redirecting it the right way. So, or else I have to do synchro in it. Is it? Okay, let us try. No, something is wrong. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think what somebody pointed out was correct. So you have to use an and there. Let me see that part again. Okay. Okay. So if we were to use just the and, then you need not do it separately. So I was doing it separately like that, right? So you have this command and then you do and this. So it basically does it for both the standard output as well as the standard error. I think it will directly work. So let it be like that. Sorry. Okay, this is VI. I have to exit. Okay, and then let us try again. So RM output. So the output is not there, right? And then I'm going to run it again. Yeah, I get the output. Output should be same. Yes, that's correct. And let us do evaluation. Where is that? Yeah. Yeah, this passes, right? So you have to use and greater than. What basically this does is that does it for both the standard error as well as the standard output, and then basically that goes to your output.txt. I mean, that's the idea. Whatever the command is on the left hand side. Okay. If we were to use just this, then this is just the standard output. If you do 2 greater than, then this is just for the standard error. If you do and greater than, then that is for both, and that's what we need to do because it says the same in the problem statement. It says that we have to do for both. Therefore, and greater than. Yeah. Okay. That is all that is.
So from where file1.txt created here, sir?
I think Synchro created it when we did eval.
Okay, when we did eval. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that were the problems that we were hoping to discuss today. I hope you've learned some things, and please do join the sessions as and when possible, and also try practicing on your own. Okay. Hopefully, some of the initial problems that were coming up, like regarding logging to the VM and so on. Practice these things so that you don't get such issues during OPP and otherwise. Okay. And we hope to see you in the next one also. Yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope
Thank you, sir. But the link is not available. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
let me see if I can share it.
It's a streaming live in YouTube.
Yeah, I've just shared the link to YouTube also. For those who've joined late or you wish to go back and check the session, may visit this particular link to view that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are going to really update the calendar, is it?
Yeah, I think possibly should be there in the calendar also. That's the general idea. But yeah, I'll check with the team once.
So we have also shared one sheet of the live sessions. So where all the live sessions links will be there on the portal itself. Okay. So there is one unit with the name of live session. Okay, you can open that. Okay, on the portal. So we will also add the link on that sheet.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Dasra to everyone.
Same to you.
Happy Dasara. Yeah, same to you.